The greatest story that has not been told is the story within your heart. Imagine before you were born, you were asked who you want to become. You chose a certain outcome, and choosing a certain outcome is connected to a certain path, and you agreed to walk that path. So you were put on earth only with this inner voice, a gentle feeling trying to guide you to the certain outcome you chose for yourself. Your inner voice was the strongest when you were a child. I had one of these friendship books which I gave around to my classmates in elementary school. The first page was mine. I filled out the page with questions like favorite color, hobbies. There was also the question of my job once I become an adult. I answered that question with artist. After a while, the pages filled up, and I read every page of my classmates. None of them wanted to be an artist. I got intimidated and crossed the word artist and replaced it with lawyer. A month later, I replaced it with doctor. Your inner voice is very sensitive to the opinions and achievements of others. You have to become more aware of how quickly and easily you get drowned by your ego. Comparing yourself to others comes from the ego, not from your higher self, your inner voice. If you follow your inner voice and not your ego, you will find a sense of peace and acceptance. It will guide you to the things beyond your imagination. Life is often described as unfolding in chapters, with each chapter representing a phase of growth, experience, or understanding. These chapters often come with their own set of lessons, people, and purposes. Before entering a new chapter, the belief is that we are tested to see if we have integrated the lessons of the previous one. These tests may appear as difficult choices, challenging relationships, or situations that push us out of our comfort zones. By passing these tests through perseverance, self-awareness, and trust, we gain the growth needed to move forward. This world is your mirror. Challenges and tests serve as mirrors, reflecting back to us where we still need growth, healing, or understanding. These aren't punishments, but are often viewed as essential for strengthening our character, building resilience, and reinforcing our commitment to our path. Throughout life, I collected a few words that I keep in my pocket, which keep reminding me of who I want to become even more and things I have to work on. One word that inspires me is integrity. Integrity is the quality of being honest, consistent, and morally upright, acting in line with one's values in both public and private when no one is watching. It involves being truthful, taking responsibility for your actions, and treating others with respect and fairness. People with integrity are respected for their reliability and moral clarity as they strive to do what's right even when it's difficult and unnoticed. This part is a landscape painting. So for landscape paintings, the things in the front are always darker than the things in the back. Layer 1, layer 2, this has to be darker than this, okay? So I'm going to paint this tree here darker than this tone. I don't know, I like this line. It kind of makes this whole concept, it calls it like it's comforting. There's another word that I want to share. During my time in art school, I hit one of the lowest points in my life, feeling close to giving up entirely. One day, A person I'd never spoken to told me, "You are a light being." That word gave me goosebumps, and goosebumps are always an indicator of truth and alignment. You recognize and realize something. Since that day, this word stayed with me, and from that day I changed my art. I was painting extremely depressing and dark things. The word light being woke me up and reminded me of something. I changed my approach to art and my view to life. I remembered something and made a quiet commitment to myself and something beyond me. I whispered, "If this works, I will serve." Back then, I passed my test and a huge challenge. One universal challenge for us human beings is to come out of our darkness over and over. Hope, willpower, resilience, elevating your frequency. Love and authenticity are the highest and most magnetic frequencies we can be in. Each one of us are connected to an unbelievable source of energy. It's not possible to get energy from others. People can remind you of your power. I am here to help you to remember who you are. Often, we fall into the trap for needing external things. We fall into the trap of playing victim or predator to gain the energy of others. This is something I realized very recently, and I was a part of this game as well without noticing. Everything you need, all the unlimited energy is within yourself, and there are many ways how you can elevate your frequency and clear your connection to your source energy. Trust and surrender to life. Practice kindness and service without expecting anything back. Work on unresolved emotions. Become discerning to outside energy that wants to mess with you, and be able to set boundaries. Live in the present moment. Connect with nature. Release limiting beliefs. Think positive. What can I learn from this situation? Find immediate gratitude in everything. If you are able to make this a habit, you will get everything beyond your imagination and find an immense peace within yourself. You will become one with yourself. Since a while, I've been adding new skills to my skill set so I can grow. I'm a member of Skillshare, a platform where I learn new skills every month. And this November, Skillshare is also exploring the theme of gratitude. Our creative journey fills us with joy, inner growth, and a creative habit can be its own gratitude practice as well. Learn new skills like painting, entrepreneurship, or filmmaking.
My name is Joe Simon. I am a filmmaker and cinematographer. In today's class, we're going to be learning about cinematography. We're going to be looking at framing, lighting, and camera movement, and how that can bring emotion to the work that you're doing.
The first 500 people using my link in the description box will get a free month of Skillshare. Get started today. My dining desk and 2 bar stools have arrived. I still feel a bit tired, but I can't let this rest here. I think I'm going to take a nap after this chair. I'm exhausted. First chair is done. This is cool. I like this chair. I eat 2 to 3 eggs every day, and this is how I get a bit of variety in it. Today I will put in this type of cheese, and I recommend you to get these type of pans because they are non-toxic. There's nothing that can get into your food. Then I add my cheese. I usually add salt, but you don't really need it because the cheese is already really salty. And then you can eat it with any type of bread. I'm going to take tortilla wraps. Yeah, as a child I always loved to eat cereals, but my parents pressured me to eat these things because you get all your nutritions from this stuff and it's energy for the day. Also, I don't have my phone or I'm not watching anything, so I really like to have a calm morning. This is something that you can do with your own furniture to create groups, islands with a carpet. And I also put that carpet here. It's pretty. And I'm going to remove that one. I don't like it anymore. I'm going to get a really big carpet for there and place a small chair and a shelf. I think I wanted to buy the sweater since 5 years. Outdoor brands will last forever. I have a Jack Wolfskin jacket since 15 years and I still wear it. Also some cozy socks. I think I got sick because it's cold. I love this so much. Yesterday evening my mom offered me to bring me some groceries because she was grocery shopping, and I just said some ginger and lemon and 1 pack of rice. And she bought me more than I asked for, and she also made me a soup. This is something I really love about the way my parents raised me, to give more than it's asked for. And I do this with other people as well, and I realized a lot of people feel weird about it, that they are like, why are you doing this for me? I find it so sad that people are not used to receiving or giving without any expectations. This is such a beautiful mindset, to give more than it's asked for. Also, you see this in my videos. I do more than necessary. This is what I'm going to have for breakfast. A soup, avocado, I don't know what the name of this thing is, a half-cooked egg and a tea.
Something I always wanted to create besides prints are daily objects. Things that can accompany you throughout your day. So I began to design my own cotton bags. I wanted to have 2 animals in a circular motion. At first I wanted to draw 2 rabbits, but I decided to go for a swan and a rabbit. I absolutely did not know what the end result will be, but I just kept drawing.
Let's make the head a bit bigger.
And then I went over to digitalizing everything. I use an iPad with the app Procreate. I don't really have this problem when I draw with traditional mediums, but when I draw digitally, I have to warm up, otherwise my lines and the pressure I apply are not how I want it to be. I show you this process so you can see how many different things you have to try and leave behind to get what fits. I was looking for a calm and simple design, you know, this playful and elegant what I really like to achieve. I added text, and above your illustration are two words that are part of the words that I collect: courage and faith. To walk a path no one has walked with courage, and to have faith and follow your inner voice.
I did not expect that I'm going to cry because of a cotton bag. I think really courage and faith gets you through so many things in life. Do you remember my first YouTube videos? And now I came so far. Thank you. Thank you so much, guys. I love you.
For the cotton bag, I chose a really, you see, it's really sturdy and a thick material. You can also hear it. You can take this as well to the library, or when you go grocery shopping, or to the museum. Do you know what's weird? I always thought I'm going to make a cotton bag, but I never understood the feeling. Like, it's so more different than having prints. I can take this with me. I love this feeling. I was so scared of making cotton bags. This is me a few weeks ago, before I began to create the painting Swan Lake and designing the cotton bag. Good morning. I think I am getting sick, but I have to pack over 50 orders today. I want to pack over 50 orders. I have this app. I used to have jobs which were similar to what I'm doing right now. And something I want you to keep in mind is to be grateful for every experience you are able to make in any kind of job you are doing. I worked as a graphic designer, in a kitchen, as a waitress. I cleaned spaces, delivered newspaper, taught children how to draw in elementary school, worked as a cashier, and so much more. If you are not able to work with gratitude, or to do the things with gratitude, you will not be granted the next level. When you work with gratitude, you will make an excellent job, you will attract more. It also just makes sense when your boss sees you are doing a great job, your boss will promote you. And if not, you will tell yourself you deserve better and keep looking for something that aligns with you. I never stayed longer than a year at a job when I was younger because I outgrew my position. I'm here to show you to believe in yourself. Always be grateful for what you have. listen to your inner voice, and walk with courage and faith.